Now, in today's video, we're going to look at why making money comes so easy to some people. But before we go ahead and get started here today, let me introduce myself. My name is Christopher Brown from alphalifestyleacademy.com. Now, the marketplace of today is just filled with gurus promising you that they can help you make more money. However, information alone is not enough to change your behaviors. Now, psychologists have proven that there are two personality traits that are the greatest predictors of wealth. So I want to invite you to take your performance-based personality test to see if you have any of these traits. And if you don't worry about it, because chances are you were not born with these traits. I know I was not. I've had to cultivate them. So visit millionairetest.alphalifestyleacademy.com to take your performance-based personality test to see if you have any of these traits. And if you don't, we'll walk you through on how to cultivate them. So let's go ahead and get started with today's episode. Now, again, there are two personality traits that are the greatest predictors of wealth. Now, some people are born with these traits, while others of us, like you and me, have to cultivate them. So in today's video, we're going to look at why some people are born with these traits, while others of us have to put in a lot more effort. Now, we're all born with certain advantages as well as disadvantages. So instead of playing the victim card and focusing on what gifts we don't have, what we want to do is focus on our gifts and how those gifts will give us an advantage, not only in finances, but in all areas of our life. Now, from a neuroscience perspective, the way that this works, from birth to about age 25, we learn from our environment. So for some of you, somebody that a lot of you might have some jealousy over is Paris Hilton. Now, Paris Hilton did not receive any of the Hilton money. However, she does have an advantage. And what that advantage is that she was born into a wealthy family. So one of the biggest things that stops people from success that were not born into wealth, or buying courses and taking advantage of all the opportunities, but they're not receiving the rewards that they thought they would receive, is because of the mindsets. So Paris Hilton lived around all the Hilton family, so she got some of their ideas, thinking patterns, and behaviors. And one of the things that we've talked about before is that information alone is not enough to change our behaviors. So Paris Hilton was born in the advantage of that she was born into a wealthy family, even though she didn't receive the wealth herself, her own wealth. She had to build that wealth up. And so that is the advantage that being born in a wealthy family does give you. Now, even if you were not born into a wealthy family or been surrounded by wealthy people, there is a way for us still to start from nothing and to build that wealth. And that's what we're going to talk about in our next video.